Some people do not move, not because they cannot, because someone has to stay, someone has to watch, someone has to notice who is still remembering and who has already begun to forget. For over 50 years, one woman has stood on the same corner on the edge of Idiasha, not because of the tomatoes, because she was asked to wait, and she has never stopped. You reach the corner just after sunrise. She's already looking at you, not surprised, certain, like your arrival is no news. It is simply the next thing. She says, "So, he finally came. You sit down." The ground beneath you feels deliberate. She studies your face, then nods once. "Good. You were afraid. That means you understand what this is." You ask how long she has been here. She smiles slightly. "Long enough to see this happen before." Before, that word lands differently than you expected. 1972, she says. 6 months before Victoria Land was built. People started forgetting. Same pattern, same places, same ground. The city tried to warn them. Nobody was listening properly. They buried the land. And the city went quiet. Not gone, just quiet. Waiting. The way something waits, where it knows it has no choice but to be patient. Why did anyone stop it? You ask. She looks at you calmly. Because no one could hear it fully. Fragments, impressions, enough to feel something was wrong, not enough to act on it. She pauses. You're the first one who hears all of it. Every layer, every frequency. That does not feel like a gift. It feels like a weight. She places something in your hand. A small dark stone. Smooth, surprisingly warm. This came from the ground and the center of the site. Every person before you who heard the city held this stone. Now you. You close your fingers around it. What do I do with it? You already know what needs to happen, she says. An open space, you say quietly. A place people can stand on the actual ground, not covered, included. She nods, yes. But knowing is not enough. You have to translate it. Translate it to who? To a builder, she says. You are not speaking to the city anymore. You are speaking to a man who has only ever been taught that empty ground is a problem to be solved. You think of Emeka immediately. You have one day. Give him something he can build, not an idea, a plan. And if it doesn't work, she adjusts a tomato on the tray in front of her, unhurried. Then the city forgets. It will still function, still move, still grow. But something will be missing from it. Something no one will be able to name. They will just feel it the way you feel a word that has slipped out of your mouth and will not come back. She looks at you directly, and Lagos will look exactly like Lagos. But it will not be, not underneath. You start to leave. She says one more thing. Do not try to convince them. Make it undeniable. That night, you sit at a desk, blank page, pen in hand. You are not designing, you are translating. Hours pass. The city quiets around you, but the frequency sharpens, as if it knows what you are doing and is helping you do it. At 2 a.m., it shows you something. Not a dream, not imagination. Two versions of the same site, side by side. The first, the tower. Complete. Finished. Wrong. The second, open ground. People standing on it, feeling it, connected to something they cannot name, but you don't want to leave. And then you see yourself in the first version, speaking, explaining, trying to make someone understand. But no one recognizes what you're saying, not because they disagree, but because they cannot hear it. It still does not know you. It has forgotten you. You pull back from it. That was not a vision. That was a warning. You pick up your pen again. Faster now. Sharper. You do not sleep. By sunrise, You know exactly what needs to be built and exactly what it will cost if it isn't. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the story, follow, subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you in episode 5.